Hey guys, this is Eric from Mindful Trader. This video is going to show you a sample of my live positions and live trades. And it's basically going to show how my stock picks and futures picks tie to my actual live trading account. So right now I have Thinkorswim open. This is the trading platform I use to make all my trades. And you can use whatever platform you want, but this is what I use. And so every single trade I make in this account is for trades that I post as stock picks for Mindful Trader. So they tie together perfectly. They're perfectly synchronized. So I'm going to show you that in this video and show you how everything that I post to the site as a stock pick is something I'm trading in my own account, in my live trading account. So right now I'm on the stock charts area where you can see, the chart for any given stock ticker. And in Thinkorswim, at least, I'm going to go over to the Monitor tab, and there's an Account Statement sub-tab. That's what I'm showing here. And this is going to show my actual trades. And let's see, I'm looking at a 1 week period. That's kind of the default that's set here right now. And now I'm going to show you how they correspond. So this, pulling it in from over there, this is my live positions page. So if you sign up for the Mindful Trader service, you get access to my stock picks, and you'll have a link within the members area that you click, which takes you to this page. And this is updated real time. As I make trades, I immediately update this page to show the exact trade I made. And therefore you will have that information at your fingertips. And this shows the live trades I have in my portfolio right now. And let's go ahead and start looking at some of these. So I'm going to move this over to the side a little bit here, and I want to first, I guess, look at some of the transactions here. So first of all, you'll see I have bought MMC right here and bought CDW right here. And these are, again, right off the transaction statement here. CDW, you see it's broken into two different line items. I bought 42 shares total, but they were filled in different increments. That's not because I placed two separate orders, and I just want to clarify this really quickly. That's just because that's how Thinkorswim, or I should say TD Ameritrade, how they went about filling my order. They filled it in two separate lots. So you may see a given ticker. Here's another one down here, S&E. It looks as if I had three different sell orders, but I didn't. I just had one for 72 shares in this example, and it broke it up. The TD Ameritrade broke it up. That all happened behind the scenes. I didn't even see it happen. I wasn't even aware that it happened. But I'm just letting you know so that as we look through this statement, you understand what you're looking at. Anyway, let's look at some of these. So I have bought MMC, and we're going to go over here, and you'll see on my live list, I do have MMC right here. And it shows here on the statement, March the 3rd at 6:30 a.m. I'm Pacific Standard Time. I'm here on the west coast of the United States in California. And you can see MMC 6:30 a.m. on March the 3rd. CDW is the next in line. It's at 6:38 on that same day. The ticker CDW. And I have it right here, 6:38. That's exactly when I posted it to my stock pick list. And it takes me like a minute. It takes me a good 60 seconds or so to get it posted up. But basically within about a minute, you're going to see it on this page right here once you sign up. And you can see it corresponds to my live account. Let's see, we got AMAT, that's Applied Materials. That's at 6:30 on March 4th. Same scene, 6:30, March 4th, Applied Materials. And Wix 645, Wix 645 on March 4th. Okay, now let's check some of the sold ones. We have APTV here on March the 3rd at 9:54 a.m. So on this same page where I post my stock picks, I also post when I close positions and show where the positions are closed. And so you can see down here, this is the section down here where it has it, and I have APTV at 9:54 a.m. on March the 3rd. So again, these are all posted, and again, I post them right away. It's something that I'm pretty good at, is just very quickly processing information and that's what I do with my stock picks. So yeah, so you can see now that these things all correspond to the live trades, and that's one thing I wanted to get across and make sure was clear, that everything on my stock picks list is tying together with what I'm doing in my own account. I also wanted to show you guys an example of the profitability. It's actually in the middle of the trading day right now, and let's see. So I'm showing you here. This is the profit and losses, and basically this is breaking down the profit and loss for the last week. So it's just showing 7 days back from today. But I'm just showing you the real live profit and loss showing in my account that corresponds to these stock picks that I'm making. And you can see there's different columns here. The P&L difference is the actual profit. The P&L open is the profit on unrealized, on positions that are still open, whereas the P&L difference is the total profit. And P&L for the day is just the total P&L for the day. And you can see I'm scrolling down here, and there's a lot of different tickers here. There's a lot of tickers that have a zero value, in fact. And the reason is because for some reason, Thinkorswim shows like every ticker that I've traded for the year here, even if they don't have any value in the last week, and even if there's no P&L value for the last week. I'm not sure why that is. It doesn't really matter, but I just letting you know that's why there's so many zeros here. But if you scroll down, you can see, for one thing, I want to point out that there are some losses along the way. They aren't all wins, and that's one thing about this service, is that there's going to be losses all the time. It's totally normal to have losses, and I would say, and I've said this before to someone else, and I think it's a good one, so I'll say it again. Having losses with this trading approach is so normal, it's like brushing your teeth, because it just happens all the time. Like every single week, there's going to be losses. Almost every week. Some weeks don't have losses, I guess. Some weeks are just really special, but almost every single week there's going to be losses. It's a normal thing. It's to be expected. It's part of the program. It's something where if you sign up for this and you decide to either follow my stock picks or do your own, there are going to be losses, and there's no way that you are going to have long-term sustained success in the stock market, to my mind, if you aren't willing to take losses along the way. It's just part of the game. It's just part of what it is to trade in the stock market. So, and then you can see down here I have the overall totals, and so you can see I am trading with an account right at this moment that's about $40,000 in size. So you can see this week has actually been a really good week, and I would caution you not to expect this to be a typical week. This is not a normal week, actually. So this is almost a 10% gain in my account this week, but just the prior week was a real tough week. It was a drawdown week. And so this is kind of a bounce back week. So don't look at this profit and say, oh my gosh, every week you can make almost 10%. It's not like that. This week, it is like that, but on a regular ongoing basis, that's not something you should expect. But it happens to be a week that has profit in it. But I just want, again, to show you that this P&L information is happening. This is my real live P&L account. I'm connected here in my real-time account, of course, at Thinkorswim, and it all corresponds directly with the stock picks that I make. I feel like basically I'm in this with you if you end up joining this service. This isn't some guy behind a computer just saying, oh, let me send out these stock picks and let you deal with it on your own. This is, I'm in the trenches with you. I'm making these same trades with you, and so we're in this together. And that's the whole foundation that I had in mind when I started this business, is that we could all be doing this together. If you have any questions, you can email me anytime. My email address is eric, ERIC, at mindfultrader.com. Thanks, guys.